Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the Executive Edge, the podcast for skills in life and business. Now, you know me, I'm Sue, and I have Eric Bedell with me. Now, Eric and I have liaised a bit about what we want to discuss today, and I know he's going to be able to bring real value. So, Eric, please introduce yourself. It's a pleasure to have you on the podcast. Thank you.
Sue, thank you for that intro, Sue. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see where to start. Introduce myself. I'm a full-time holistic personal development coach. Mm-hmm. My niche has kind of shifted quite a bit. And I think that's, I actually really enjoy that. And there's probably some parallels to why I enjoy that as we talk through sort of how I got here in the first place into this profession. And I know, like you said, we've chatted a bit around like how this will kind of look, but I do know that part of my origin story, so to speak, of how I got here is actually where the lessons lie that hopefully can be useful to like your listeners. And looking forward on like to talking that through, coloring it in a bit. And
Thank you. Because I think what I kind of was really keen on was talking about this business of coping when life gets tough. And I guess that's because it can hit us from all sorts of angles. And really where we're both coming from is that, you know, you trundle along, things seem fine, and that you either get hit by a one-off, and sometimes that can be huge and that can throw you off, or you get hit by multiples. And I think what happened to you, which I'd love to hear more about, is really that almost like a concertina, too many things in a short period of time, and it kind of just knocks you for six, doesn't it? So please tell us a bit more about what happened to you and how you kind of got through it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to do my best to condense it a bit because, like you said, there were
your whole life in a 2-minute window.
I like the challenge. It'll be fun. I think really the first thing that sort of set me on this path to, journey of self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-resilience, whatever word you want to place after self. I think that what kicked it off was really, I was a very overweight kid. I dealt with childhood weight issues in a lot of different ways. They started to show up where they were really affecting me. I was getting severely bullied by you name it, kids. I changed my bus route multiple times to avoid, like I would walk home a mile just to avoid being on the bus anywhere with fewer people and these bullies, like which I think is something that probably younger kids can relate to. Like that's probably happened. Just bullying is not a new phenomenon. I was asked to change sports teams. I played a lot of team sports, and I was asked to change sports teams by the parents, the concerned parents of other players, because I was too heavy. They feared that I would injure their kids in the contact sports. So like a number of things in this realm. Now, mind you, I wasn't like severely obese, but it was a struggle. And enough of that brought to my attention I basically looked at it and I deduced that, okay, being heavy is bad. And, for me to become thin would be a better option, a better way to fit in. And at least, if not turn it around, at least become more neutral and not be the subject of the bullying.